Giants toppled the Eagles Monday night. Jalen Hurts threw his first interception in over 300 passes. Saquon started the game fast and then sputtered. Giants treated the game as a platform to make memes. Brew famously coined the phrase supernatural funk. Is the supernatural funk back?
It's not here yet, but it's on deck.
Oh, wow.
It's in the on deck circle.
Oh.
This is very similar to 2023 when they had the supernatural funk, in that I said it before, but that team, when they were running to that 10-run record, every win afterwards was like this year. Well, they're not playing well. What's wrong with the Eagles? Even though they kept winning, they had beaten the Chiefs, the Bills, the Dolphins when they were good, the Cowboys when they were good, the Rams. Like, they were beating the top teams in the league. Same thing this year. They beat the Chiefs. They beat Tampa Bay. They beat the Rams. Dallas, which actually now may be pretty good. Like, they're beating good teams, yet everything was a complaint. It just didn't feel right. So that's similar. Obviously, they didn't have Saquon at that time, but they had the two great receivers. Yeah. They had Jalen. And DeAndre Swift had a really nice year. Yeah. Over 1,000 yards rushing, was a Pro Bowler. The major difference is that defense was just bad. That was 30th ranked defense in the league scoring-wise. This year's defense, I actually think is good. They are 19th in the league and, ranked 19th in scoring defense. But I think some of that's because the offense isn't giving you anything and they're on the field more and things like that. But the defense is the thing that I would say, okay, that's a big difference. But if the defense gets worse, you got some guys that are
they've
injured.
got two guys in their secondary that are bordering on unplayable.
Yeah.
Keely Ringo and Adoree Jackson are just really hurting them. Quinion Mitchell obviously went out in the game. Cooper DeJean can only do so much, and they don't have the pass rush that they had last year or a couple years ago.
Yeah, so for me, I'm not necessarily concerned about this being a supernatural funk, but the inner turmoil, it's real. Like, if we just listen to Lane Johnson and him saying we're predictable, what was unpredictable about them last year?
Nothing.
We knew
Saquon said as much.
We knew exactly what they were going to do. It was a matter of line up and stop us. It's just not working right now. So naturally, you start to go and point fingers at everything that is really nothing, because you're doing the same things that you were doing last year. We wanted Jalen at times to throw the ball more. They did that occasionally, not a whole lot, because they established a run. That's what was working. They came out, the number one consensus statement was they got to get Saquon going in this game last night. They did that. First two plays, I'm like, oh, man, he's going for over 100 today.
Yep.
And then nothing. So, like, this team, a lot of their funk comes from inside their own locker room. Them pointing the finger and not just being all accountable and shutting their mouths and playing football. Stop caring about what we say and what everyone outside that locker room has to say about what it looks like if we win and if we lose. Just play ball and stay as a united front. This is one of the most divided teams in all of football, and they're one of the better teams.
Are you putting that at the feet of A.J. Brown?
I'm sorry?
Are you putting that at the feet of A.J. Brown?
A.J. Brown, whoever continues to speak. A.J. Brown saying, I don't recall.
I think they're pretty I think they might be united about A.J.'s concerns. Like Lane Johnson.
Yes.
And that might be more problematic. Because Lane Johnson sure seems to be echoing some of the same concerns. Like, I don't think.
So it's just a Patullo problem. And AJ
he
sort of
said
the spokesperson.
He did say
I don't
he
know.
wasn't calling out
I
Patullo,
don't know
but
that it. I think it
call him
is the same problem AJ talked about last year. And I don't know who we want to blame, and I'm not trying to start an argument. They are frustrated with the lack of precision in the passing game. I think that's what it is, which is why, because I'm going to take this in a slightly different direction. It's why, and they spammed the tush push the way they did last night in what would have been on different days a story. Like, if they hadn't blown the game, the one of the stories of the game would have been the 4 straight tush pushes, which of course have 4 straight false starts, but we can't officiate the play, so it's fine. Just let them do it. And KW, I'm worried for your Eagles for a reason.
Okay.
Because obviously, we all know that in the AFC, we'll look back on the season and say the seminal moment came against the New York Giants right before halftime with the tackle that turned the tide. And I worry for Philadelphia that in the other direction, this kind of spitting in the face of football purists, we'll look at it as the sneaks that started the slide.
The sneak
I'm just telling you.
started the
I'm just telling you. I mean, I don't know, guys. Let's see. Going into those where they said, hey, we have Saquon Barkley, Lane Johnson, Jordan Mailata. There's no other way we can score from 1st and goal from the 2 other than this play. They had the lead. They were rolling. They hadn't turned it over. And after that, didn't go so well.
It did feel more desperate than it has in the past.
It did. And I didn't feel like even through that sequence, you saw Devontae Smith saying, run it. A.J. Brown at some point was like, what's up, man? Like, can we do something else? Can we get a different formation? Like, there's just not a collective united front. So when you have that, you're going to have issues.
And somebody got hurt on it. The whole thing was weird.
It was bad last night. That was bad last night.
And do we have time just real quick for upset alert? Because this was the 4th straight game where they just couldn't put together 2 halves.
Yeah.
That's you can just roll through them, Dust, if we have time quickly. It is 4 games in a row. So against the Rams, the great comeback. The first half was atrocious, great second half. The next week against Tampa, first half was great, horrible second half. But they won. Last week against the Broncos, they finally lost. The yards are fine-ish, but the rushing made no sense and they couldn't score.
Yeah, that's also, I think, fourth quarter is really bad.
Right, and then this week, again, you can't run the ball, you turn the ball, it's been since the Chiefs game that they had, 2 normal halves, so to speak. Like, it's just weird. That stuff's weird. You didn't like the sneaks that started the slide?
Both
against the Giants,
it feels
both
like
kind of rhyme.
you're getting very slogan-oriented.
I like it.
It's time now for the hottest segment in all of sports. It's upset alert. We're going to take a quick look at the standings, and we had a
Brew with
wins.
a 6.5-pointer last week to get on the board. KW
only to be upped by Wildes
with an 11.5-pointer to get on the board.
hours later.
And then Coach kind of let you guys down, Greg.
That I feel like should have an asterisk.
Yeah, I should have definitely had a
in fairness, Greg, have you gotten any right this year? Or are all your points from Coach?
Okay, you do.
Okay, so
Greg, you do though.
I'm just saying.
You do. What do you got?
Definitely gotten some right though. Did you not think I had any right?
On upset alert? Have you?
I got the Vikings.
This year, I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, he's right. He's right.
Are you?
He's
Were you? I
contributed.
thought you were joking.
No, I was being serious. I thought Coach had carried the team. My apologies.
They each got one right.
They've each got. I think
each
Coach
got
gotten 2. He's gotten 1. Go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Well, you're
that's
back.
right.
You
guys have
say
18
that.
points. So
All right. Well, just in case I don't want this to feel like what would you call erroneous pick.
Oh, here we go. This guy.
However,
It's a good pick.
Don't fly too close to the sun.
I'm going with Detroit
It's a fair pick.
over your Chiefs.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not going to read too much into it. Detroit's just a better team. Right now, as it stands, Detroit's the better team. The numbers suggest that. And if you want to look at their numbers, I'll show you their numbers.
Wow.
This is who they are.
Wow.
They lost to the Packers, and since that loss to the Packers, who were rejuvenated, Michael Parsons, I was excited, everybody was excited. This is who Dan Campbell reminded his team we were. And this is what the Chiefs are going to have to deal with. Now, understanding what they don't have defensively, what they may not have defensively, but this is a team that has a no excuse mentality. And so going on the road into Arrowhead, there is no motivational talk needed. There is no stats needed in this game. It's a lineup, and whoever shows up is going to be the better team. I think in this game, Detroit has a lot of other guys, especially offensively, that can step up and make plays that we haven't been calling their names. Jamison Williams, where have you really been in this offense? And they've been clicking with those numbers. So does he have a great game? He has the potential to. They can run the ball. They can pass the ball. Jared Goff, if you can't get to him, that's problem number one. I don't think that the Chiefs will be able to get to them and disrupt him. Obviously, we know that Spags is going to bring him on the blitz. If I'm the Detroit Lions, I'm preparing for that. Jared Goff against the blitz, all last year, he ate it up. So I expect them to go in there with the mindset of, we are the team to beat. They are no longer a team that we feel like we're inferior to. They have to show us that they are on our level.
Wow.
And we're going to prove it.
I mean, that's a fair pick.
It's definitely a fair pick. Yeah.
All right.
Now, you said you're going to upset someone on the set.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to upset Arizona over Daniel Jones and the Indianapolis Colts. Really? That's right. Now, look.
He doesn't even believe it.
Indiana Jones caught by a Kyler Fleury. I am assuming Kyler's questionable.
He's going to play.
I hope he better play because I don't think they can beat him. Brissett has had his moments, but I don't think they can win this game without Kyler. But Kyler, we know he can be up and down on it. Marvin Harrison Jr. playing better lately. And honestly, I feel like this is Arizona's season. This game, they've lost 3 straight. I know at 2-4, you're not out of it, although that division.
No, but the way they've lost would be hard to.
They've lost 3 games by 5 points. Heartbreaking fashion, all of them. Like last-minute field goals by the opponent or something like that. And then, of course, Tennessee was just
good thing it won't be heartbreaking this week.
Oh, wow.
If they lose this game, I just feel like morale-wise, it's just going to be, they're going to be done. And so I think they're coming out with everything they have, and they pull this off. The thing is, look, Indianapolis, Jonathan Taylor's been great leading the league in rushing, but Arizona's defense is good, and they're good against the run. And so if they can keep Taylor in check, then I think now and I'm not saying Jones is pumpkin mode or anything, but I think put it on him. Can he go win the game? He's only thrown for 6 touchdown passes this year. So can he go win the game? I think that's what Arizona's going to make them do. And I'm going with the Cardinals. And Indianapolis, I like them a lot. I don't envision them as a 5-1 ball club.
Well,
5-1? That's hard to
It's a fuzzy
fathom.
rationale that you just don't envision them. But I totally agree.
Feel,
Yeah.
It's all about feel.
Yeah,
Of course you
Last year was just
No, I don't
5-1.
necessarily agree with this pick for this game, but I do agree that part of the handicapping is like, is this team really going to be 5-1?
I mean, 5-1 is like,
Yeah.
okay, we're well into the season
Yeah.
now. You're 5-1.
Yeah, they might be the real deal. You know what? I'm just going to stay hot. Bucks County Philip football. I'm going back to the well. San Francisco 49ers over the Bucks.
Wow.
It's
a big pick.
It's first of all, Kyle Shanahan has won his last 3 games against the Bucks. I think that Robert Saleh is going to have something for Baker and Ibuka. Figure that out, take away what they're great at, and that sort of neuters the Bucks offense a little bit. And then, of course, it's the quarterback, Mac Jones.
I love it.
He's leading the league in passer rating.
Wait, no, he's not.
No, he's not. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
What are you
He's
talking
not even
about?
close.
He's leading the league in being undefeated. What's he leading the league?
Nothing.
Probably
He's got,
that
no, but
undefeated.
the point that he highlighted passer rating because the
correct.
Bucks are allowing the 6th highest.
I thought he was leading the league in
It's
cool
not
plays.
even close,
No,
bro.
I was confused by that.
That's not
Sorry,
even
it's
top
my
10.
Novocaine wearing off. 6th highest passer rating allowed for the, against the Bucks. So I believe in Mac Jones. Secondly, CMC. This is actually something you mentioned that you want the Eagles to do with Saquon. Most reception yards this season. Puka, JSN, Justin Jefferson, Buka, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Christian McCaffrey. Just become more of a receiver. And the Bucks allow a lot of open passes to the running backs. And finally, this is an odd one. Thought the passer rating thing was confusing. Get a load of this. We got to sit with this one. Last 3 seasons, better record on the road than at home. This is a double whammy. So San Francisco is actually better on the road, and the Tampa Bay, since they're at home, actually disadvantaged.
Wow.
Lose playoffs. So I'm still rolling with Mac Jones. One caveat. One caveat. Injured.
Well, yeah.
Didn't practice.
Yeah, I know,
yesterday.
which is one of the reasons this is an odd pick. The whole reason you want to believe in the Niners is for a quarterback who's, I believe, has an injured shoulder.
I thought it was oblique. It's,
Okay, maybe
I don't think it's shoulder. But perhaps it's shoulder. Sorry. Either way, that could. Here's the thing about Mac Jones. His Achilles heel, trademark, not his actual Achilles heel. His Achilles heel, Alabama Mac. I'm undefeated at Alabama. I set the college football completion percentage. I'm an amazing quarterback. Once he gets a little limited, he actually makes better decisions.
Okay.
He won't do wild stuff.
Okay.
It's like having a restrictor plate on a NASCAR vehicle.
Okay.
You still have this? So that's my pick. Now it's time for the second hottest segment in all sports, Nick's Picks.
Thank you, KW. Here's the fact of the matter, though. Segment's not that hot right now.
Nope.
Shut up, Greg. 1-2 last week. Wow. One really good pick with the Patriots. One coin flip with the Eagles. They had control and they didn't. And one horrific pick with the Raiders. They got annihilated. Again, Nick's picks right now, really mirroring the Chiefs. You believe at the end of the year it's going to be the best, but currently a game under 500. And so I am trying to. Didn't win it last year. Lost to the most fluky team of all time, but came in second. So I realized something. I've been overthinking this. Been trying to be cute, like give me this half point, give me that. You know what I'm doing this week? Going with quarterbacks I trust.
Smart.
Quarterbacks I trust laying a field goal or less. Do I trust the quarterback? Are they playing a bad team, or do I just really trust the quarterback? Doesn't matter the team they're playing. Yes, yes, and yes. First pick, Dallas -3. Even the biggest Cowboys critic, on one of them, on TV of the past, in Chris Broussard, you know what he always says about them? Oh, you know, they can always beat tomato cans. Tomato can alert. Yeah, Carolina Panthers playing them. Like 3 points.
Right.
They're going to score 30. How many points do you think Bryce is going to score? You can't reach high enough on the scoreboard past 24. I'm just telling you.
Can I ask you a question about?
Yeah.
I don't like this game because I feel like it should
It's
be
a trap.
Like,
It's a trick. Listen, I thought the same thing too. And that's why I'm 7-8. I'm overthinking this stuff. Like, oh, it's a trap game. Everybody's going to do it. I trust the quarterback. I trust the offense. I don't trust Carolina at all. They're a tomato can. I'm laying 3 points. Cowboys -3. Next one. Another quarterback I trust playing a quarterback I don't. Bake Show, 3-point favorites against Mac Jones.
Okay.
Road splits, all this nonsense. I don't care. The only thing that mattered that you told me was their backup quarterback who's in for their injured quarterback who's also injured. Bake Show is cooking. The offensive line is finally healthy. Now, they're without some weapons. I understand that. But that Niners defense is not going to be able to slow down Bake Show. I'm laying less than a field goal, and I'm in Tampa. San Francisco going all the way west to east. Nobody likes to do that. We don't even have enough air traffic controllers these days. Last one. Whole world's on Detroit, and the line keeps moving towards Kansas City. What's up with that? Everybody loves the Lions plus the points. Yet it was 1.5, then 2, now 2.5. I'm getting a bad number. Doesn't matter. Vegas knows what I know. Mahomes against this banged-up secondary that come Monday, after the Chiefs score 37, you guys are going to be like, well, that wasn't the real Lions. Brian Branch was out. This guy was out. They scored 37 and 3/4 against Baltimore. You didn't care at all.
No, of course.
Also,
Baltimore.
by the way, the last time Chris Collinsworth and Mike Tirico saw Patrick Mahomes was that Giants game. Now, I don't know that Chris Collinsworth is literally going to say the tackle that turned the tide. I guarantee you he says, I got to tell you, Mike, this looks like a totally different offense than the last time we saw him. Yeah, because Xavier Worthy's back, and there was the tackle that turned the tide. 3 quarterbacks I believe in, all laying a field goal or less. Dallas -3, Tampa -3, Chiefs -2.5. That's a 3-0 week. Get my mojo back. Get ready for the stretch run. What, KW?
I just don't like it. I don't like.
You don't
I
like
don't like
any
you betting against Robert Saleh.
Betting against Robert Saleh?
Yeah, he's very savage.
Hey,
Coming up next, who's going to really light up the scoreboard? The best offense in the NFL or the Chiefs? That's next.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.